Peak week, and I am peaking for an open show. If you're 212 or classic, you know your peak week is usually fatigued, depleted, and you have a little window to carb up. How does that shift now that you move to an open division without a weight cap? One consideration is you're not going into peak week as depleted. So your hole that you've dug full of fatigue, you don't have to fill it in with as much carb now because your hole is not as deep. Also, you don't have such a small window to cram in a bunch of food. What this approach looks like is a carb backload that starts 3 days out. We can bring up food 3 days out, 2 days out, we can repeat that or increase it, and our 1 day out is our saving grace. This is where a lot of open guys can make the mistake. This is where we see guys overeat and they don't have that 1 day to clean it all up if they went a little too far in their carb load to harden back up. So you can carb load for 2 days with a little less food than you have to cram in all that you try to do right after you make weight. That 1 day out, if you went a little too far in your carb load, can raise protein, which drives diuresis and that water to decrease, can bring fats up, you can bring some carbs down. That can harden you back up if you did go a little too far in your carb load. So that's a rough framework of how I would run a carb load, being now that I'm in the open class, opposed to 212 or someone else that's classic that has that same weight limitation. J3 University is open for new student enrollment. If you want to know how to tailor your peak week to you, come join us and learn more.